This is our own well, and it has a bit of a problem. There's a ditch here, and when it's raining, water is collecting here and then seeping into the into the concrete, and I need to fix this before winter, because if water is seeping into the concrete, and then it will freeze and it can crash the concrete walls of the well, and therefore I need to fill up this ditch with earth. So I brought a shovel and need to dig up some earth from somewhere around here. It's not wise to use sand, because sand doesn't hold water. So if you fill it up with sand, the water will just travel through the sand into the concrete again, and that's not what we want. So I need to dig up some earth that can hold water. But first I need to clean up. It's quite deep, about maybe 30 centimeter, 1 foot deep, and I probably better get a wheelbarrow and collect some soil from around here and then fill it up. I'm just choosing a random spot around here to dig up some earth. Doesn't really matter. Okay, hitting some rocks here. Whoops. I definitely need to do that now before the ground is completely frozen. So has to be done before winter comes. Winter arrives. Wheelbarrow is not necessary. I'm just digging up soil from close by. I've absolutely no idea why I have waited so long to finish this task. Why did I wait so long to do that simple task? I don't know. In my head it was more complicated. In my head I was like, maybe we need to get some rocks and earth from somewhere. Need to ask the neighbors if they have something to fill that hole, and I don't know. This is so stupid. Oh God, I feel so stupid. I've waited to complete this task for actually a year. Why? Why? It's not so complicated. Just dig up some of your own soil and fill that hole. Oh God, yeah. Sometimes I'm overthinking tasks and then I don't start them at all. And this hole was that kind of task to me for a year. And now it's done. Wasn't too bad, right? So stupid. Done. So just in case you're wondering, we don't have to hand pump our water to have water in the house. There's a pipe going to the house from here, and there's an electric water pump down here. And yeah, in case of emergency, if something is wrong with the electric pump, if there is if there's any problem, we can still use the hand pump here. And I'm happy that I finished this task finally. Another task is to clean the well. There's a lot of sediment down there, and it kind of blocks the water flow from flowing in. Therefore, the water level is really low in the well right now, concerningly low for my liking, and I think we need to get it cleaned and get the sediment out, and hopefully then the water will seep back in more easily. But in general, water levels are really low right now. All the lakes are a meter below their usual water level. Wow, that's concerning, and it's also affecting us. Also, the groundwater table seems to be lower than normal, and therefore the well doesn't have much water right now. Let's see. Let's hope for the best. this whole thing has gotten a bit out of control. It's annoying me, it's too big. So I would cut the sides and also reduce the size of this really huge blackcurrant bush. We have 20 other blackcurrant bushes, so yeah, there's nothing to lose. And we want to kind of redesign this area. It should be, in the future there will be something like a summer terrace, a summer grill place, and there will be a fireplace, an outdoor fireplace. So this needs to be reduced at least. Yeah, so let's start cutting this down. Yeah, another reason I want to get rid of most of the blackcurrant bushes here is that I'm pretty certain that underneath of this little rubble hill is a lot more trash. In springtime I dug out a lot of trash right next to this place, and I'm sure there's much more underneath this pile of stones and under this big black currant bush. Yo, there's already something here. And I know that there's a big plastic bag hidden underneath this, and there are some bricks. Might be some styrofoam as well. So I want to clean it up and yo, just clean it up. That's what I want. Therefore the bushes need to leave. Or at least I will cut them down as much as necessary and then dig out the trash around them. That's the plan. Yeah, here's the plastic bag that I was talking about, and from my experience of digging up trash here on the property, if you go back a few videos, I think it was video number 4 or 5, I don't remember. Inside of those plastic bags there might be a big pouch of rock wool, because in the early 2000s the sauna attachment was rebuilt and all of the building materials were buried back here. So I'm assuming that if I'm digging up this plastic bag there will be rock wool as well, plus styrofoam and the bricks that are here. I guess those were the foundation of the former attachment, of the sauna attachment. So, and I guess that these bricks are covering up a lot more trash, so I want to get this done out of the way. And best time to do that is springtime, before the vegetation is growing, and now in autumn is also a good time because the vegetation is down, you have an overview, there are no bugs, no mosquitoes, weather is quite pleasant, there's no snow. So yeah, now it's a good time to get rid of more trash on the property. So yeah, let's check. I already noticed that this plastic bag here is stretching quite far from here to, you can see bits and pieces here. So let's check if I was right. Okay. It's the same plastic that I dug out in another place. And okay. Okay, no rock wool for now. Wow, okay. Woohoo! Okay, more foundation. Okay, now I'm at the bricklayer. No, that's a weird way of saying it. Oh no. The layer of bricks. And hopefully underneath this layer of bricks there's just earth, if I'm lucky. So let's continue digging the trash up. I'm using the earth here to fill up that hole near the well. Another stupid idea. I first dug up some soil right next to the well and now I'm digging up soil again. Well, could have been done in a more clever way, but didn't happen. But I mean, it was a surprise what to dig out here. I was expecting that this whole hill is filled with rock wool and a few bricks, but it seems like there are just 70% bricks, a bit of plastic, a bit of metal here and there, but no rock wool, and of course a lot of earth. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this result. Could have been worse. And now I have more soil to fill that hole and other holes on the property. Yeah, this escalated quickly, I would say. Instead of just cutting a bit around the edge, I cut all of it. I just got rid of the big Musta heruka bush, the big black currant bush, and yeah, as I've said, there are mainly bricks now, and we will try to get rid of them before winter. Maybe this weekend we can borrow a trailer and then just bring them to the nearest recycling station. Yeah, and then we can redesign this whole area. This little shed in the background is our emergency outhouse. If anything is wrong with the toilet indoors, then we can still use that outhouse. But this will also be moved to a different spot, hopefully next spring, early summer. We want to move it to a different place out of sight, and then this whole area here should be like a nice summer terrace with a grill place, and hopefully we can get it done next summer. But the next step would be to dig up more trash. The trash is still buried there, and also behind the outhouse there is more trash, and I will continue doing that in springtime, and then hopefully we can plant something nice and put some garden furniture here, and let's see. That's a dream for next year. We are ready for the first snow. It's fine that winter is coming now. Mostly done in the yard. Most of the tasks are done.